Shadowlands, about a love story between C.S. Lewis and Joy, an American poet. C.S. Lewis, an amazing writer, thinker, known for the Chronicles of Narnia and some other popular narratives. I, for one, was especially moved, puzzled, provoked by some of his writings on religion. So he has some powerful arguments there. Well, some of those are just taken from other thinkers, such as I was impressed with the one, the metaphor. You find a watch somewhere, and you see the wondrous mechanism, and even if you don't see the maker, even if you don't have the proof, so to say, that there is an intelligent human or creature that's done this, you know, and which is true. And the same thing would go about the earth, about the world. It's clearly something extremely complex beyond our understanding, and clearly made by an intelligent superhuman, I mean, above a deity, God. There's also this, I already mentioned, the idea that it's beyond me, so how can I say, no, it's not. It's definitely, there's no God, and even if there are strong arguments for that idea that there is no God. But it's just that it's too complex, so it's not for me to say surely. I mean, it might be, and I just don't comprehend it. So there will be quite a few things said there. Pascal's wager is also interesting. Anyway, C.S. Lewis had a life without love for a female human being. There was love for God, and that was indeed very special, rewarding. Even if I also think I remember this episode wherein he talks about a preacher who was not up to the job. So that's also a problem quite often, that there is a messenger of God that is not really capable to deliver the message. It's beyond him. He's not equipped or something. And so at one point in life, he meets Joy, Deborah Winger, a wonderful actress. I've seen recently, I mean, again, in terms of endearment, and a wonderful artist. And then Anthony Hopkins, in, let's say, more unusual role, not the side of the thinker, of the intellectual man of letters. That suits him perfectly well, but the side, the part of the lover seems a bit strange, although of course we appreciated him as Stevens the butler in The Remains of the Day, where he has sort of a romance, even if an unsuccessful one, because of him. So there, as a rigid, duty-bound, excessively concerned with his position as manager butler, manager of a team of servants. Um, too concerned with the professional side to take care of the personal side. He has no personal side until he starts to regret late in life, to regret what he's done, and goes to visit Emma Thompson's character, of course. So here he falls in love, and he's plunging in without reserves, as opposed to the butler Stevens. And he's very emotionally engaged, very impressive, really, in his dedication, in his cool, well, intellectual. I mean, he's not jumping around. He's not 20 years old anymore. Anyway, it's a different type. He's a British gentleman, intellectual, writer, man of ideas. And it wouldn't work for Joy either. She has a son, Douglas. So now I remember the name. Charming boy. Promising actor then, given that the film is made maybe 20 years ago. He could be a well-established professional by now, professional actor. And tragedy strikes. She falls ill, and not just seriously ill, terminally ill. And that's a shadow in the Shadowlands, in the title, a shadow over the story, over the developing of it. And like in terms of Endearment, Deborah Winger has to die again, and it's sad, it's emotional, it's wonderfully done. Richard Attenborough is the director, a fabulous man. We have a chance to earn artist, director, and actor. We have a chance to read about him in the classic Adventures in the Screen Trade. When working at A Bridge Too Far, William Goldman, the author of the book, perhaps the best one can read on Hollywood and the industry. William Goldman, who won the Oscar for Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid and All the President's Men, and he worked on the Bridge Too Far, where there were so many issues, but let's not get into all of those. Let's just say that Richard Attenborough was a master and conducted everything perfectly. And I remember he had to show perfect control and organizational skills, everything. I mean, to be a perfect master. A superb leader, because they had only a very brief window, they had to take the perfect shot. Almost always difficult war scenes, many wonderful actors, difficult anyway. But they had the possibility to film on the bridge only for a brief period of time. It was this, and if you use it perfectly and you have the good take, okay. If not, it's lost, because they wouldn't close the bridge. The bridge was used by cars, by people, but they offered them, I don't know, 1 hour, 2 hours or something, so that they can shoot the film. But that was it, and he made it perfectly. Richard Attenborough, wonderful.